Brutus' most loyal henchman was Cassius, played by Simon Brandt. And Caesar's most beloved henchman, Antony, played by Fabian Ramel. These were all important people of the family, but what is a family without a hitman? The family's personal Russian talkative hitman, Octavius, who's also played by Marcus Jönsson. Last but not least, me, Jesper Bergman, as the narrator. So it was a calm autumn evening in the year of 1924. Caesar just got back to the headquarters after making an agreement with an opposing gang.
So anyway, I took a quote from the one and only Shakespeare, and I told this guy, your brain is as dry as the remainder biscuits of the voyage. Run and never come back.
And did it work?
I am not kidding you. This guy ran the fastest I've ever seen a man run before.
Welcome back, Caesar. How did the meeting go?
So me and the Carbonaras, we've come to an agreement, huh? And this deal is gonna get us the real pasta. And I'm not talking about the spaghetti kind. I'm talking about the real linguine pasta.
That's terrific. All that linguine, gonna have to sell it over a larger area.
Cassius, pour a glass for a true, grateful leader, Caesar. Gentlemen, for the family.
Oh, so Caesar, I got some ideas. Want you to listen to.
All right, sounds good, Anthony. You know what? Let's go outside. Leave these two gentlemen some privacy, huh?
Brutus, we need to talk about Caesar. He's ruining this corporation. He reeks like the rankest compound of villainous smell that ever offended nostrils. We need to stop him.
What do you mean? He's striking deals left and right with opposing gangs.
But don't you understand? He's too forceful. He's making us too many enemies. It will be the downfall of our gang.
That is true, Cassius. But who would that new leader be? Do you think you would be able to be as strong as a leader that Caesar is? Do you think the new leader could be just as bad, or even worse?
We'll have to worry about that later. Right now, we have to be sure that this corporation is not going to fall.
I'll have to think about this. I will let you know in a few days.
Very well.
Brutus now heads home and ponders about the new ultimatum that he has been given.
Of course, I understand Cassius' view of the situation. But somehow, I feel like he's going to fool me. But, of course, the best for the family would be to go through with this. How would we otherwise become the best family in the entire country? But I can't help to escape the feeling that I'm betraying a friend. Caesar has always been there for me. Unfortunately, unless Caesar changes his ways, this will be our only option.
After a sleepless night of extensive thinking, Brutus has finally come to a decision. Brutus now knows what he must do. He goes to find Cassius and Brutus and explains to him that he will help them, but only if Caesar refuses to change the way he runs the family.
Gentlemen, come, sit down, huh? So tell me, what do you think about the deal I made with the Carbonaras, huh?
We fear that this agreement of yours will make us a lot of enemies.
Oh, I say, I don't see nothing wrong with it, huh?
We fear that if you continue to be this aggressive as you are, we will make too many enemies and eventually it will be too much for us to handle.
You are a bit too aggressive. Your deals are sowing a lot of discontent amongst our rivals.
All right, now the two of you listen right here, huh? You know why I'm running this corporation, huh? Because I got the brains. The two of you, you got as much brains in your head as I got in my elbows. So the two of you do not question my decisions ever again, because I'm the boss. End of discussion, huh?
I guess we'll have to take matters into our own hands then.
Hey, Brutus. Enter.
Caesar,
filled with rage and sorrow, knows that he must take desperate measures to save the family from Brutus and Cassius. Anthony decides to meet up with an old friend, also known as Octavius, the hitman.
Anthony, my friend, come, sit down, sit down. Have some vodka to lighten the mood.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Very well, and more for me then. So tell me, Anthony, what brings a wealthy businessman as yourself to a low-life fun such as me, huh?
I need to do something.
Really, what needs doing, huh?
I needed to kill Brutus and Cassius. They're responsible for the murder of Caesar.
I never trusted that Cassius guy. He was always a bit off. But Brutus, man, I can't believe it. Brutus and Caesar, they were close friends, you know, like true comrades. Why, I can't believe it. Simply cannot.
I couldn't believe my eyes either. But I can promise you, it's true.
All right, Anthony, listen. This is not the usual kind of work you come with me. This will be very expensive. But what's in it for me, huh?
Let me more about paying you. And just focus on killing those two. And I can promise you, you'll be greatly rewarded. You will have a deal.
Of course, we have deal, huh? I'll do it when they least expect it, huh? Goodbye, Anthony.
Octavius gears up and heads to the family headquarters. He's sure that Cassius and Brutus will be there.
Our plan went very well.
I don't know. Caesar, he was always there for me. I feel like a betrayal.
Just keep calm. No one will blame us. It was the right thing to do.
What if it was not? What if this backfires? I feel like we're constantly being watched. I don't know where this feeling comes from. But you know, Caesar, he had many loyal followers that would kill us for what we have done.
Trust me, those fools will praise us for it.
Anthony sends his regards.
Now, after this foul mess of a story, Anthony, the new leader of the gang, would bring peace and prosperity to all the neighboring gangs. Thank you.